It's another day, another stream. A stream day I wanted to take out specifically requested, as far as the Switch 2 Ultra team goes, that originally the plan was to do a Super Tuesday before we knew there was going to be a Direct, because I knew that specifically on September 15th is a very important and momentous day. I think it's time I hit a button. I don't know why. Well, I know why everything's running slow, and I'll show you guys in a sec. 10 years ago today, Undertale released. 10 years after today, September 15th. Well, let's look back. September 15th, 2015, the arguably most important and impactful indie RPG was released to the public. Only a decade later, the new most important and impactful indie RPG has begun development. And you're dealing with crack today. And by that, I mean you're just going to look at crack over here. So let me introduce you to some stuff, first of all. This is RPG Maker 2003. I could probably... If I refit the screen, is it gonna... Yeah, I don't want my hotbar being there. I don't want people to know what weather it is right here. But this is probably okay enough. I guess I could scrunch it a little bit. I'll just have to remember to put it back the way it was later. Is this isn't in front of the border, is it? Why is it doing that? Well, whatever. This is RPG Maker 2003. Now, initially, I was gonna... Well, I mean, I am starting from scratch. That's why we have the overworld, this big map. What you can do in RPG Maker, it's basically like any other art application. I did a lot of research and was practicing this a little bit. There's only pretty basic things I know how to do. Beyond that, I'm a little lost. You can do your little drop tool and make like a world. Oh, look, there's the map, right? And this is our overworld. This is our map. And let's play the game real quick. Actually, no, let's play it. Yeah, I want to save. Let's play the game. And this is me. This is my little character. We live on this island. There's no reason to ever go outside of this island. But I want to create a game, a character with greater aspirations. Ignore all those other people. They're not important yet. What is important... You're going to be hearing that tune a lot. Let's cover this back up, because I don't think we want that to be our overworld quite yet. However, I did have a, as far as these creative streams go, I used to do them back in the day in 2022, back when I was streaming like every day. I had an excuse to learn something, right? So more often than not, I'm either editing or recording or researching or streaming. So I don't really have a whole lot of time to do things, creative ventures outside of that. So what I try and do to the best of my ability is make it a part of my job. If there's a show coming out, I make it my job to host it in a server and watch it. If there's something that I've always wanted to get caught up on, I make it a video. And if there's a game I've always wanted to play, I make it a stream. This doesn't really allow me to learn new things, right? Back in the day in like 2022, I streamed a little bit of Blender, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna learn Blender, and then I just like abandoned it. But I don't know how regular this is gonna be. All I planned was just for today, and we got other games to beat, we got bigger to do, so like, I understand. However, we did have one other, let's say, creative venture this year. Earlier this year, in preparation for meeting my good close personal friend, Brentalfloss, where we played around in Mario Paint, and we created a lot of things. We created a lot of music. We created a pig-based song at some point, but we also created, if we can move up a little bit, this character right here, which I believe we named Pig. Oh, he's gone. Hold on. Yeah, this character right here, which I believe we named Pig. Now, I've become quite attached to this design, I imagine, as all of you, and I thought that the impetus, the basis of this indie RPG could be farm-based, some kind of barnyard. Let me listen to this pig theme real quick. You kind of hear it, right? So I can also implement custom music into our indie RPG. But for right now, I think we want to start... I think we need, because the first layer is our map, we need to create some kind of overworld. So I also know there are different layers here and different tile sets. And some of the tile sets, I believe, if I It has to be an event, doesn't it? Okay, there's some stuff I truly do not know how to do. But what if I place this here real quick? Then it would need to be this, wouldn't it? No. Let's drag that, place that there. I know there's I'm ruining everything. Hold on. Bottom layer. Ice cube. Right? Ice cube. Okay, it's below everything. Create event. And then there are other tile sets, I believe. People, vehicles. We don't need vehicles right now. But there are a decent amount of ships, right? And there's 3 different tile sets. I think there's different classifications of tile sets as well. But I don't remember exactly where those were, because a lot of these are... We do have some farm animals, and we have some actors. But we could also make our own custom sprites and later export them into RPG Maker. But I'm pretty sure there was some kind of ship-based tile set. I'm not quite sure. I wanna undo everything right here. Actually, wait, I know... Let me cover this all up. I hope this isn't gonna, like... Okay. I'm making a mess here. This is gonna cost me dearly. How do I cover this up? I think I just use the blank space, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so if I, like down here, we're in the overworld right now. If we want to add an individual map, let's say new map, there are different tile sets. There's basic, exterior, interior, dungeon, and ship. I actually didn't look at the ship one yet. Let's just call this map ship. And we're going to go into a different map. I want to, yeah, faff about a little bit. So we see that it's a boat. A boat, what they mean by ship. Actually, can I place this? Let me place this here. How many tiles is it downward? I suppose we'll see. Put that there. Put it there. Put that there. Right, so at some point, we know in this game that we can go to a ship. So what I'm thinking for the overworld is we're a little farm boy, a farm hand, and we start on the farm. That's where we meet all of our animal characters. Maybe there's some kind of call to action that makes all the animals turn into, like, people-style character animals, and we could submit sprites at some point. Let's get rid of the ship real quick. What I meant for this overworld, and can we scroll out? I don't believe we can. Maybe, but it goes all the way down here. This map is actually quite large. I think we can... There is a way to zoom out, is there not? I think there is, yes. What does this do? Zoom. Am I zooming in or out? There we go. Okay. Zoom out. So this is our entire overworld map. So for now, maybe at some point, sort of like Brothership, we hop on a ship and we take it to different islands. But for right now, I want to... Oh wait, I want to be in drawing mode. Place this. That is very low. Okay, actually, let's get down here first. That's the thing I want to do. And then scroll downward. Are we as down as we can get? Okay, the scroll wheel doesn't actually do much. Let's say that there's a little patch right here. And maybe that's the top of, like, a mountain. And this is where the ship is going to be. What is this tile? Okay. This is going to be difficult. I can rotate them, can I? I thought I was able to. Now I'm not so sure. All right. We could have regular grass texture, because that'll just create... Okay, let's just make this real quick. This is the edge of the island, the only world we've ever known, and then at some point, there's also a paint bucket tool, which helps to fill out the area. Let's say, at some point, our character comes here and then takes off for the ocean. However, I think we need to build it more downward. What we need to do, actually, is... Because if I play now, where is our spawn location? It's all the way up here. I believe we need to move that. Can I grab it? Is that allowed? Can I just... Huh. Alright, I broke something. There's a way to move this. Can I just... Nope, that's not what I want. I'm learning just as much as you guys are learning right now. Oval? Rectangle... And then let's undo. Because if I... Pencil mode. I know there's a way to switch the properties. There has to be like some kind of grab. Can I use the mouse wheel? That moves the map, but it doesn't move him. Because the issue is, if I play the game now, right? We're in the middle of the water. And we cannot move. The water's moving. We can spin, but we're not able to escape. So we need to... I know there's a way to change our spawn location. I guess I should have done a little bit more research. How do I grab... How would I grab? And you can see up here, we have the background music. This is just a test. Oh. I think we can... What does this sound like? We have a lot of options. I like that. What about sorrow? Can I speed up the tempo? Hey! Ba, ba, ba. Alright. I understand. So we can change that at some point. I also think maybe we can submit our own music. Casino Indulgence. Okay. Alright, I think I broke it. Yeah, I definitely... Sometimes you just break it. Sometimes it falls apart. I can't, Yeah, it's really, Well, that's okay. There's always a backup plan. That's why... I get it. That's why instead of streaming the game, I'm streaming my screen. So that way when something like this happens, yeah, we could just shut that down. We could open the game back up. That's going to happen a lot. Can we get the character in case we want to make fan art during the stream? Okay. So, I was going to make like the overworld and the map first, but what we do have, if this as is important, I'm trying to move stuff around. Okay, my computer's really fighting me on this. Give me 1 second. God damn it, dude. Just let me grab and drag. This is a RPG Maker 2003 character sheet. It looks like a lot of sprites. This is actually multiple characters. So what we only need right now... Let me lower this, or let me crop this, I mean. I can crop this to be right here. All we need... I mean, technically, we only need the top part, to be honest. It's just going to keep repeating, and this is going to be the character sheet. All we need... Actually, is this correct? Yeah, I guess so. There's no running in this game. No running allowed. So, the only sprites we need are the character looking behind, looking forward, looking left, and looking right. So, I don't actually know what the character's going to look like. The sprites do need to be this size. But I guess if we want to start with that, we can start with that. Maybe we do start with the protagonist. Maybe that's the first thing we do. So, let me look up... Stock image farm boy. Okay, I kind of really like this one. Now that is a good boy. Let me open up the other. My computer does not like when I'm opening multiple things at once. I'm gonna have to open RPG Maker again at some point. This guy. The decent look. I think the hat is the main thing, but you're right. I think this is basically what our protagonist is going to look like, more or less. So what's a good color for a straw hat? Like brown, yeah, like, okay, all right, hold on. I don't want this level of shading in my game, I don't think. So what I want to do first of all is, I want to just kind of paint bucket this. Because this is if I'm being honest, far too many, like, different colors for my pay grade. For me, let me just paint over this. Let me get a different brush tool. Okay, way too big of a brush tool. I think it needs to be 1 pixel. Okay. I want to make this all one solid color. You can still have a black outline. Okay. This isn't quite going as I expected. There's too much, like, softness on the outside. I mean, that's about how it's going to look. We'll circle back. Should I play the rest of the fucking RPG Maker 2003 music library? Does Photoshop have a pencil tool? Yes, but it's not exactly what I'm looking for. It's a little bit more scratchy. Oh, you actually might be right. I might be fucking stupid. I've been using this for my comics, but I use it because it's a specific texture. No, you're definitely right. All right, thank you, Fed. So let's fill these in. I imagine the purple is like part of the skin, and then the rest. We do want a thick black outline. And these are like pants, I guess. We're just gonna make a naked guy for a second. Hope this doesn't upset anyone. And also because I loaded it up in Photoshop, there's a lot of like bleeding with the specific pixels. So I just want to make a stronger outline. Like a solid black outline like this. And then we could draw through all the sprites. I mean, if we're going to keep doing this as a series, maybe today can be sprite drawing. That's the thing. What do people normally play in the background when they're doing a drawing? Just like lo-fi beats or fucking whatever. You know, purple whatevers. Can I... Well, I suppose I could just keep doing the Undertale meme, right? What does this sound like? Okay. There are BH Ultra comics? Yeah, they're over on Newgrounds.com. Well, BH Ultra on Newgrounds, BH Ultra on Tumblr, BH Ultra on Twitter. Take your sensitive ass back to Blue Sky. I do like this as a serious idea. I don't know how regularly we're going to do it, but... I don't like that the... I know we gotta put hair back there, but it really gives them, like... The ones looking left specifically, really just like a bulbous alien look, you know? So this is gonna be the... Alright, let me fucking... Let me do this the way I want to do it. What if we... Let's give him beautiful blue eyes. Okay, hold on. Let's lower that eye a little bit. And then... some white in there? I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, okay, that looks a little better. And then maybe like a... like an orangish hair, maybe? How orange is this? It's not too bad. Well, let me take a look at my... We don't really see his hair. I guess we should prioritize the straw hat, right? This is a good color of straw. So let's put it on the back of his bulbous fucking head. So let's just go blamp. Okay. Let's angle it a little better. Is everyone going to have the same body type? I mean, I can make him, like, fat if you guys want. That's a little better. Sort of. Yeah, okay. Can I be honest, guys? I want him to be, like, tan because he works in the sun, but I don't love... What if I make him orange? Perfect. He's glowing. Let's go, like, here, maybe? Alright. I see the issue. Our character will be 2 or 1 years old. I was thinking of a lot of, like, dialogue ideas. You guys know I'm more of a dialogue guy. Not much of an artist. But this could be a collaborative effort, maybe. Maybe I do this with the chat. This is not a normal skin color. Fuck it. No. Okay, I didn't love the implication of the... But this isn't bad. This isn't too bad. But, if we're gonna keep consistent with the outlines, I think we should keep the black outline. Okay. It's got a big smile. Or... Big smile. Big smile. You know what? Big smile. He's a joyous little fella. Alright. Sort of... I kind of want the, like... Let me find a different stock image. Yeah, something like this. Where it's a little bit more red. They always have fucking straw in their mouth, except for that guy. I picked this one because of his big winning smile. Okay, so let's do like red and white stripes and then overalls. It's like, that's a good blue. What am I doing? Oh, I'm drawing on him on accident. Sorry for drawing on you, kid. That's a denim blue. And remember, we got to keep this drawing consistent with the rest of the model. And then we want the sleeve there. We probably only need those three. Yeah. Sweat. Red. Oh my god. Red. White. Red. Well, this is gonna be a shirt, so it doesn't really matter. I never learned color theory. Hey, but that's just a color theory. This awful chud you're creating. It's my little farm boy. He needs pants, though, you're right. Well, wait. But overalls are pants. Why did the music just stop? Oh. What is this evil game? It's Chibi Trump. That's not true. It's a straw okay, you're right. I have to... Hold on. When you're right, you're right. The hat can't be a part of his head. Okay, now does it look like a straw hat? I think it needs to... These colors are maybe a little bit too muted, is the issue. So let's, like... We want to... And when I say farming RPG, I don't mean this is, like, one of those, like, fucking Stardew games. I mean, this needs to be... I'm making it oversaturated. Hold on. Fucking bright orange. There we go. Me eat orange. It's gonna be a turn-based action RPG... Where you either, your party is farm animals or you're fighting farm animals. I don't know, one or the other. I don't like his, like, sexy leg poking out. So let's cover that. Cover that up. I'm pretty... You know what? Fuck, I did make Trump, because it looks like he's wearing a blue suit and a red tie. Fuck, wait, okay. Alright. Hold on. We gotta scrap the whole thing. Let me instead... Can I make the, like, shirt wider? Okay. I'm not making Trump RPG. Hold on. Kind of, right? Clifton shit, buddy, you're canceled. Make the blue lighter. Okay. Now you can sort of tell a little bit. Mind if I borrow some of your blue, kid? Thank you. Right, paint bucket tool doesn't work. Appearing offline doesn't fucking... This is the first sprite, by the way, so I really gotta nail this. I did not intend to start by doing sprite art, but... Okay, now he just looks like he's wearing jammies. How do people make overalls? Alright. Fuck the white. Whitey, go home. Let's just cover... The whole shirt's gonna be red. It sort of looks like one of those sanitation uniforms. See what I mean? Also, why is he barefoot? Hold on. Give him nice deep brown work. You know what? I could show you guys this. I don't know why I was hiding this. Deep brown work boots. I keep instinctively going to the paint bucket tool. Okay. I think... Oh, God. Alright, let me fix the straw hat situation, because... What if I... Okay, orange is not what... We need to make the straw hat yellow. Like, almost like gross yellow. There we go. Well, yeah, that stands out a little bit more, sort of. It still looks like hair. What if I add some, like, texture to it where... Sort of? Yeah, that kind of looks like more like a hat now, right? I think I need a straw hat situation is crazy. I think I need... Hold on, I want the happy one. There we go. I think I had the right idea the first time. I think I know what the issue is, actually. It's like... You know when you see an animated character and they're wearing a beanie, but the beanie's not on their head, it's like on the back of their head, like it's on top of them? I think the thing is that the hat is sort of supposed to, like, way on top of the brow, right? So it should be a little, yeah, like the top of the head's basically gone. So we need to deepen this hat situation a little bit. Flat head. I kind of like the way this looks. Also, I want to get rid of all the fucking character in this background. It's I don't know why the background's green. I probably just could have got a transparent one, but I haven't even tested it in game yet, so. Let's extend it more upwards, right? So wait, let's shave this guy's head. Physically shave it down. Yeah, like right above the brow is pretty good. See, the issue with that is we still need the outline. So actually maybe let's bump his brow up a little bit. But let's cover this, right? So ba 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 ba. I'm just making, okay, I'm making him like a... Alright, yeah, no, that works. It's a little too forward, though. Forgive me if I'm a little too forward, but... One, two, 3, 4, ba ba. Okay. You guys ever hear this one? Day of puzzles and calibrating. Give me one chance. One day I will catch a human, then I will... Wait. Okay, yeah. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now that's a straw hat. Sort of. Is this Witwagus the game? No, this is an entirely different continuity. I'd like to still try a deeper blue, if that's possible. I feel like he won't look like a Republican anymore. The pants can stay regardless. Human was lurking, we're us now. Dim as a cow. Okay. No. Oh, I guess it ends there. Oh shit, the Alpharad song. Okay, I think the red is what's throwing it off. I really do. As much as you guys know, I love red. He just looks like he's wearing like a denim jacket now. How would I make it look? Okay, overalls have like buckles, right? These are silver. So maybe like a gray? Gray touch there. I just don't think we see enough of his All right, hold on, hold on. I think we probably should have done the front-facing sprite first. I think that would have helped more. And then we can make the side ones look stupid. Oh, he also doesn't have eyebrows. Yeah, his eyebrows will be obscured by the straw hat. A long, hard day at the farm. Guys, we haven't even actually done any of the RPG stuff yet. But the chat demands art, and I'm nothing but an artist. I am nothing. There is nothing. It's kind of hard to tell which of these textures are supposed to be, like, hand stuff. You guys into hand stuff? And which ones are, like... Okay. Leg forward. Okay. I can kind of see what's going on here a little bit. But now we need solid black outline. Enough of this chicanery. Just wanted to make a boy. Well, I mean, this is our protagonist. It's the most important character. I'm in love with the idea of him either being like 2 years old or 30 years old. This is gonna be the next big indie RPG, just you wait. It's gonna be topping the charts. All the streamers are gonna be playing it. Alright, I guess I gotta connect. No, that looks like a jumbled mess of parts. I mean, that's life, but... Let's... I've never heard this song before in my life. Where does this show up? Shaving the model a little bit. I'm gonna shave the world. I guess we could create the opening of the game, right? Probably. We could at least pull that off today. We're already like a sixth of the way through it. I haven't even... Oh my god! I haven't done shit. What? I'm realizing. Just you wait for the episode of the series where I open FL Studio. And we gotta start making music. To clean up this green a little bit. I'm trying to green up this clean a little bit. Alright. I don't know what is going on down here. What are these supposed to be? Alright, I guess he's yeah. He's got his hand. Alright. So, I kind of like the sideways eyes. His beautiful blue pools. Alright. And then hat, right? We do... Let's do... Okay, that's the skin color. Sorry for making you an alien there for a second. Let's... Is this good? 9 months Twitch pregnant. Whoa. Can we get some pregnant man emojis? Okay, let me... He just looks really angry. Okay, wait. Z. Fuck! Over. Okay. Ba 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 ba. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 1 1 2 3. Okay. So now let's clear some of this fluff out. I'm so freaking pissed. Wouldn't you be if you had to work on a farm? Okay. These sprites look so different. Let's fill out this hat. The hat's the defining characteristic. I know he needs to be tanned to, like, work on a farm, right? But I fear the hat is maybe too similar to his skin. What color is this? What color are you? That's not that different, honestly. Unless we want to make the hat a different... I feel like... Can you make Northern Line? Dude, I already did. See? He looks like Germa. Like if Germa wore a hat. It's like... Okay, that's sort of a muted color. What does this look like? Alright, hold on. I mean, now that we could tell it's clearly a hat, I think this works a little better. But his hat needs to be bigger over here then, because it does not match. Alright. The thing is, I'm making the sprite taller, so I don't know if the game's going to take issue with that. Let's deal with this denim situation. Do you think cowboy hats are shaped like this? These aren't cowboy hats. This is a fucking straw hat, a work hat. Cowboys are made up. Does this guy look like a cowboy to you? This looks like a goddamn grown adult. And look how happy he is. Okay, so... Denim will stop like here. Right? Oh, that arm's just like behind. Bahaha. Okay, I see. Now it'll be easier to discern overalls, right? Because we can go like that. How many pixels up are the boots? Let's say 1, 2. Let's say 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And that foot's going behind a little bit. Okay. So white shirt. Whoa, shit. Okay, now it's starting to look a little bit... Wait, we need to give him his winning smile. How could I forget? Okay. Wait. No. Yeah, alright, perfect. Wait a minute, hold on. We don't need these fucking eyebrows, right? Let's move his eyes up. I don't think... Yeah, I think the purpose of the hat is to cover the eyebrows. So if we can... I didn't need to eye drop tool both of them, but he needs his eye drops. Okay. And cover... Let's cover this. Okay, now his winning smile. Wow. That's not creepy. That's awesome. Okay, we should make this smile a little deeper then. So they match. Wow. Look at that. Bump that boot up a little bit. Get that boot up, boy. All right. Okay. Yeah. Very handsome. Thank you, Shrimp. Should I, like... I feel like there needs to be a little bit more, like that, maybe? So, you know, it's a... Yeah, okay, alright. The side textures still don't look too good, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Okay, now... alright. Can I just mirror this? Like, can I... Can I cheat? What if I... He's perfect. I need to fix it up a little bit, but... You see what I'm getting at, right? Let me fix this fucking green situation. Because it's bugging me. What is it? This green? Yeah. I know. Or rather, I don't. There you go. Get absorbed by the green. Okay. Now, how can we fix the boy? He's also being consumed by the green a little bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's bump him over one more. All right. Let's make this a deeper. Actually, can I color in the background a little bit? That might help. Because if it's faded, then it's not going to matter. Wait, but we gotta put... I almost forgot. We gotta... Hold on. We gotta put the line over there, because that's how you know that he's flipped. Let's make this a deeper... And let's just fix him. I'll fix him up all nice and good. All we're gonna accomplish today is having him run around an open, empty world, like most modern video games. Am I right, guys? Guys, you know that new Sonic Racing Cross Worlds ad? Where they're like, we hate Mario Kart. That shit's dumb. They called it gay. They said that shit's gay. Real bold of them to pull that off. Okay. So this is gray. That gray eye drop. Barren wasteland of his own creation. He pushed everyone in his life away, and now he remains isolated. A straw boy. Well, this is the straw boy. If you want to start rolling out your fan art like you were talking, let me know. This is his finalized design, more or less. Okay. We gotta fill out his face a little bit, give him his iconic chubby cheeks. Whoa, retro. Okay. Are they... Okay, no, they're lined up. Now we gotta make his default facing forward. I saw it. Crazy how Sega's beefing with Garfield Kart 2. Why would they do this? Okay, let me draw that line there. Clean up this green a little bit. And then I'll clean up the outline. Pencil is my weapon and paper is my battlefield. Battlefield? By the way, I want you guys to know I did like the fallacy bit earlier. That was really good. I was just, just a little too locked in on Farm Boy. Can we give him a proper name? What would you name a protagonist for an indie RPG? Accepting name applications. Name and address withheld. Frisk, Sesson, Strawman, Dilbert. I don't like any of these names. Togor. Farmy? Guys. Lock in a little bit. This is supposed to be the most important indie RPG of the next generation. Hold on. Good farm-based names for boys. I want to find a cool article. Oh, here we go. Okay. Country baby names for boys and girls. Sawyer, Blake, Dixon. I do kind of like Dixon. Russell, Kenny, Luke, Huck, Junior, Colton, Tex, Brooks, Jackson with an X, Tuck, Hank, I mean, Hank's not too bad. Ignore all that. Susie. We just do Susie. We pass on Frisk, but we name her. Fucking shut up. Go away. Cowboy baby names. Ranger. Lad. Gunner. Tate. Jasper. Bryce. Jamie Lee. Wyatt. I like Wyatt. Arizona. Winona. Tallulah. Finley. Hold on 1 second. Least populated state. Wyoming. I believe we should name this character Wyoming. It only makes sense. Oh, fuck, I made you green. Ah, oh, fuck, you're gonna make me green. All right, let's polish his big fucking head. Boom, bat, boom, boom, bat. Red versus blue reference? Yeah. What was that? Wait, is that a red versus blue character? Fuck, it's already taken. Oh shit, Rugrats. Let's name it Chucky. The lesser-known brother of the famous explorer Wyoming Jones. Oh, you know what? You're right. Yeah, can all the characters be named after states? And next we'll do provinces. Oops. Okay. I think I know I can perfect this. A little more pink. Perfect. I think I've made the perfect character mod. I think we're ready to go. Naming characters after states is exactly what happens in Red versus Blue, I'm afraid. Yeah, well, that show's canceled. No, I made the pants a little too low. We need those high boots. Yeah, they gotta be high up. They gotta be high up. If not, they're not even boots, you know? What's even the point? Like, what the hell? Headcanon is evil, I think. What if I give you the decision in the RPG to choose evil or good? I don't think it's ever been done before. Not canceled, it just ended a bunch of times until it got bad. Trust me, I'm an expert. Okay, but it is canceled now, is what I'm saying. Like, there's no more. Oops, I made you denim on accident. I should make the sleeves more white. You're right, I hadn't thought of that. Okay, now we're... Okay, now I understand a little bit. Yeah. Okay, I see. But then can I... Because I don't want him, like, just belly out, you know? That makes a little bit more sense. This game's never gonna get done, I'm afraid. I'm gonna be one of those YouTubers that does a Kickstarter and then just never releases the game. Bop, bop. Is it about the same level? Yeah. I choose good! You're not gonna kill the farm animals? Yandere Dev Ultra? Yeah, I'm exactly like him in every way. Go in. Go in. Wait, go in. Hold on. Wait, go in. Out. Up. Out. This. Up. Up. In. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down. Ba 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 ba. And then 2, 4, 4. Okay, there we go. Fuck! Fuck! Wait! I fixed it. Back on track. Wait. No. Do not wait for me. Don't hold up. I'm making the next big indie RPG. Well, fuck. Where am I gonna put the... Wait. Wait, this isn't right. Hold on. This one's supposed to be, like, here, right? Yeah. How did I fuck that up? Oh, man. Where am I gonna put the little divot now? Okay, that works. Let me lower this. Let me lower all of them. There's a crack down the middle of that. Crack. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. Whatever. Wait, his iconic smile. Wait. This is an evil farm game. Yeah, that you think of when you're dreaming. Did I dream this game? I see. His face should be a little lower. I'm gonna give this guy a stroke. I'm having a stroke. That's how British people polish their tallywhacker. Alright. Wait, what happened to his chin? Hold on. Wait. Okay, hold on. Let me fix this. Okay. Alright, there we go. Our beloved... I gotta fix this sprite, hold on. Our beloved, fucking... Was it Wyoming? Our beloved son Wyoming, who I hate. Okay, let's, well, here's the thing. Once we do the looking left animation, we could just flip it to go to the right. So yeah, that makes our job a little bit easier. Sort of. Sort of. Oh, yeah, okay. Trying to fix the green is the least of our issues, but it's bothering me specifically. We're all gonna learn this together. I did watch a bunch of tutorials, so I knew how to make a world and stuff, but I guess we're not making the world quite yet. I think he starts as a farm boy and he starts befriending. I think something happens in the opening where the farm animals become sentient and they join his party, and then he goes on a pirate ship at some point. That's all I got so far. Why are we talking about Celio? With Celio, so dude, Celio from Total Pokemon Island? Shout out. I think I gotta lower the head a little bit. What the hell is this? I've never played Undertale, by the way, so I don't know. This is, I mean, I've heard a bunch of music. I'm aware of what music is, like, conceptually. And what are we gonna call this, this farm, this barnyard adjacent RPG? That's very important. We should know this before we before we start trademarking things. Locking in, and I'm scribbling, and I'm scribbling. Fix this up a little bit. If I learn Blender on one of these streams, can I put 3D models in the game? Is that allowed? Yarm Hills, Wyoming Tail. Spoink. Is Spoink a Total Pokemon Island? Not Nicky North's Total Pokemon Island. Let me fill this hole real quick, because... Hey, buddy, you mind if I use your hole? You're not using it. Okay, that's a good look. Alright, that's the model. Got it. Wonder Farm. Oh, it's gotta have something to do with the animals. Can we make an RPG adaptation of Animal Farm? I know they're doing an animated adaptation with Seth Rogen. Okay. Looking kind of snatched, if I'm being honest. But I think... Okay, so the bottom of the sprite and the top of the sprite are sort of... I really hope the sprite isn't, like, cut off. Alright, let's... Alright, I've made a mistake. Okay. I imagine they all cap out the same place, but it's as low as I could put it without completely obliterating his face. I'm gonna combine these two layers because I think it's gonna become an issue later. Let me thank you. I don't know, I kinda like in his walking animation that the hat's like covering. Let's see how close I can... I'm realizing how much he looks like Mario now. Hear about that animated dog Netflix movie? You mean Gendy Tartakovsky's Fixed? Yeah, I'm familiar. You think I'm a cartoon fan for nothing? RPG Maker stream, this is crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna make the next big thing, I think. So let's assume... Let's... Oh, we could just copy and paste again, honestly. Or... His head should be wider. But... Yeah, that's a good spot for it. Okay. Let's combine these layers again. Just do the erase just to get it to a normal size layer. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that juts out a little bit. And then that... I want the head to be lower, right? Oh, I think it's just standing at a different angle. Well, let's just do... Let's faff about with this and see how this ends up looking. The Gendy Fixed Hate is so forced. I talk about this in the October video, but yeah. I haven't seen the movie, but that's just because it's a Netflix movie, and, my honest opinion is that Netflix movies are basically... They take up the same space in an ecosystem as, like, Disney Channel original movies. Like, they serve a purpose, but also, you know, it's Netflix. People say they wanted adult animation until adult animation comes out. Well, there's this weird sort of, like, modern puritanism where, like, anything sexual jokes or whatever is, like, it has to be someone's fetish, or it's like, oh, dude, Diddy is running Nickelodeon? I think it's an issue specifically with, people who talk about cartoons on the internet. I don't think there's anything wrong with, really liking cartoons, even prioritizing kids' cartoons, because that's what I do. You know, I love animation. But, you know, I think only watching kids shows is bad for you. For a developing brain. Like, I love cartoons. I'm up with all the modern cartoons. I feel like I'm caught up. But I still watch that fucking HBO Prestige television, you know? I made myself watch House of the Dragon. I didn't even like it. Okay, this standing sprite does look a little bit more like what I was picturing. Okay. I like this. This is cute. Oh, we gotta give him the boots with the fur. I think that sometimes the ideology has gone too far, where, you know, I like kids' cartoons, and I was embarrassed as a kid to, like, be into them. Or people just didn't fuck with me when I was into them. That, being an adult, it's a lot easier to reclaim the stuff you liked as a kid. However, you know, it shouldn't be the only thing. You should engage with multiple different pieces of art. I don't vibe with the movie's humor, but I can respect the idea behind it. Yeah, I mean, like, even if it's a bad movie, I think it still deserves to exist. I don't think Gendy should be fired for it. Okay. Let's make this... Let's solidify this outline again. Then and only then can we make an indie RPG. I think the issue is I reshaped his head entirely over on the left, and I'm still following the outline in the middle and on the right. I was gonna say, is there no more music? I want to fix that divot in the neck also. Can we bump this up? Is that an option? I don't think I did bump it up. Wait. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, okay. Oh, breaking news! Somebody's fallen into the Undertale River! I mean, that's basically the plot of the game, right? Playing Totally Spies on Playground is base, but I could see you getting hate for it. I mean, I was pretending to be a mole trace on the playground, but you get my point. And also Spiderwick. I fuck with Spiderwick Chronicles, too. Again, I don't think there's anything wrong with liking things meant for kids as an adult. I feel like there's always that argument. And Brony's got a really bad rap of, like, these are grown men that are into children's horse cartoon. That... And you can even expect or see a deep and compelling story in a cartoon made for children. But that shouldn't be the extent of the art you're engaging with. I think you need something with a little bit more substance. Like The Substance. Like, I don't want to be... I've said before, I don't want to be like the nostalgia guy. I know there's a lot of people online that are that. But what do I put in the hole for the hand, actually? I guess just black works. That, you know, for most of the videos, when I talk about a video topic, it is something from my childhood. But, I mean, I'm still in my day-to-day life watching shows that are on TV right now or on streaming right now. I go to the theater every weekend. I didn't go this Friday because of the direct, but more often than not, I'm still engaging with modern art. I just don't talk about it as much, or at least not in the videos. I wish I had more of an outlet to do that. What is the first thing unhinged animation fans want to do with animation they dislike? Why is it the first thing unhinged animation fans want to do with animation they dislike? I have a theory that I don't think... I think specifically animation fans on Twitter just like to complain. It's the, what is it, the crab thing? Where, you know, if crabs will see another... If a bunch of crabs are in a pot and they're gonna die, and they see another crab escaping, they'll, like, pull them down into the pit with them. Any fucking YouTuber-made indie animation series, they're like, yeah, but this isn't that good, is it? And I don't think there's anything wrong with having an opinion like that. I mean, I don't fucking like Has-Been Hotel, but I don't like it for the same reasons other people dislike it. Every time a YouTuber tries to make a cartoon, they're like, stick to videos, buddy. It's like they don't want anything to get better or change. I would rather bad stuff be made than good. Or not, sorry. I would rather bad art be made than no art at all. And I've always said this, you know, I'd rather people make than not. I just like cartoons, even if they are bad. I mean, specifically send death threats to animators. I don't fucking know. This is all Mr. Renner's fault somehow. I just can't prove it. Okay, so that's the same... We can shorten the head a little bit. I mean, we could just go, like, fucking chop his whole head off. Not Mr. Enter, our character. Wyoming. I'm kind of attached to the name Wyoming now. I got some modern art for you right here. Yeah, it's the new indie RPG sweeping the nation. So what if I just... I know this is a little cheap, but... I mean, yeah, right? I think we need a little bit more thickness in this denim. Yeah, there we go. That works, actually. Alright, and now we can just... Well, let me combine these real quick. Convert to smart object, because I don't want to spend too much time doing this. Copy. Paste. Oh, wait, I probably pasted down there. Does it line up? Let's see. Bottom. I'm pointing my finger physically on my monitor. Alright, perfect. That is perfect, actually. But we do need to switch it. Assuming that they're all the same lowest pixel. Yes. I could probably bump this one up, to be honest, but... Okay. Alright. While I'm here, let's green her up. Green her up, please. What'll it be, fellas? Okay, now we gotta do the back shots. But beyond that, I think... Okay. Oh, Jesus. Alright. I mean, like... We could do the same thing, but then just fill it in a little bit more, right? I know this one. Alright, yeah, and then we just flip it. Easy. Simple as. Fix this green situation. Actually, Yeah, that's fine. This game has backshots wild. Yeah, there's gonna be a backshot battle sequence. Since it's all... Okay, this is gonna be the back of it, so we want it to look like that. I mean, honestly, we could just get rid of the head like this. Now this is the back of a head. Should he be bald? I kind of like the idea, like I know I said earlier, like, oh, he's 30. I kind of like the idea that, like, you know, because RPGs are always like, oh, you're finally of age, or you're finally a teenager, or you're finally 10 years old. I like the idea of, like, all right, you're 2, you turned 2, time to go out on, time to let you go roam the world now. I'm in love with that idea a little bit. So I kind of like the idea of him having just no bald-ass head. Maybe, like... some strand like that. He's somewhere between 2 and 30. Yeah, it depends on what the player's age is. Alright. The hat definitely looks too big on the walking side sprites, but... Okay, I don't want to give anything else away, so hold on. Save as... I think I need to... One of the tutorials said it needs to be like $ something. So, $. How do we spell Wyoming? Wait. What did I land on? Okay. I guess I should also save it as a JPEG. Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? Yeah, that's your wife, dude. What's up, JPEG? We gotta put Hank somewhere in this game. Okay. I believe now we could actually play the game again. Assuming it doesn't crash. Oh, Steam might crash altogether. Alright, launch. I don't think we need this music anymore. Alright. I realize I don't know how anything works, actually. Full screen? It is full screen. So we can't move. Is our guy, like, in the middle? I know there's, like, a way to set spawn location, right? Create a... Wait. Oh, there it is. Okay, wait. Set player start position. Let's test. Okay. Is that good? Hey! Gotta help my new neighbor, Wyoming. Okay, so how do we make this Wyoming? There's got to be a way. There are additional, like, settings? Hold on. Wait. Tools? Game, tools, map, project, resource manager? Okay, huh. Chipset, torture, battle weapon, title, system, backdrop, bathhouse, face set, actor, frame, game over. 1 second. Listen to the sultry tones of the funny skeleton. Oh, okay, hold on, wait. Interesting. I can make him a vehicle. I can make him a lever. You know, I probably could have just made, like, him a cow. But I guess he's gonna be a guy. Actually... Alright. Gang. Should our protagonist be a cow? And we're the farm animals? And maybe, like, Wyoming is just some other guy? Like, Wyoming is in charge of the farm? Let me just test it. Let me just test it a little bit. Okay, apply. So I'm gonna see how it feels. Let's just try it out. You mean to tell me that this isn't... This couldn't be like Barnyard. Exactly like Barnyard. Perfect. I like his little wall. Alright, perfect. This is perfect. Well, let's... create event. Wyoming. Wait, how do I... There's a way to import. Hold on. Okay, well, let's just place... Let's place this guy here. Random... That just means how many frames he moves. Movement speed, priority, yeah. That means we don't overlap. Okay. Tools, database. Where are our actors? Well, who is this? Did we name this guy? Alright. Edit event. Okay, this is Wyoming. So we are... Alright, wait. Yeah. Okay, alright, perfect. Tools, database. I don't think we have Wyoming, do we? Classes, skills, items, enemies. There's a lot to go over here, but we aren't quite there yet. We're working on it. We're doing one thing at a time. We changed Zach's... I'm a cow now. How do I add an event? We gotta pick Wyoming's theme. Well, that's beautiful. Panic? Silence. Okay, well, this isn't silent animal. Okay. What about Demon Lord? Okay, wait, hold on. Animal. And then... Can I... It's like a way for me to import... Please make intro the barnyard sound effect from the video. Where it's just the barnyard! Who's this character? Okay, I didn't give him anything to do or say. Forgot. I'm realizing I forgot everything I learned. Edit event. Insert. There's like a BGM. Tint screen? Can I make it so that if you talk to him, it makes the game red? Okay. Let's test this. Now this is an RPG. God. Ah! Okay. Can I make it unread? All right, the game is just red. So if you talk to this guy, it makes the game red. That's good to know. Yeah, you're right. It could turn on the red filter for copyright reasons. Perfect. Okay. Well, he turns on the red. Can we also events? Can we stack? I want to play panic. Yeah, panic, and then really quick. Okay, I want to. All right, check this out. Now this is how you make an RPG. Imagine you load up. You go to a garage sale and somebody hands you a floppy disk and you buy it and you're like, don't play this game. And then you plug it in at home and you talk to the one character and. Okay. I want to edit this. Yeah, no fade in time. I can make it come in only the left ear. Okay. Actually, can we... This is stupid what I'm doing, but the game is that we have to catch Wyoming. He's not moving. No, this is a good game. What about what about movement speed, generation, spin, apply? Okay. Yes. Jesus Christ. Okay. I gotta catch Wyoming. Come on. Come here. Fuck. This should be, it's gonna be like a monster hunting game, but instead of like having a battle, you have to physically catch them. That's actually fun. I don't mind that as an idea. We capture other barnyard animals. What I need to do, let's get rid of this guy. Tools, database. And can you add a new actor? Is that an option? Tools. Because I want to imagine. I don't think it can be our protagonist. Wait. Unless we just covered. Well, we're Zach, right? Let's at least test it. Because there's a. How does one import? Or do I need to physically put it in the file that it is in the file? Where would this be? I'm gonna open up my file explorer. Would it be in here? I don't think it would. I think it might be in my desktop actually. Or my documents. RPG Maker 2003. This folder is empty. Okay. Cyber City. Okay. So now when we're Zach or the cow, is that the theme that plays? Who the fuck is this? I just gotta put... I wanna find a way to put my thing in here. You guys mind if I put my thing in here? Tools. Database. Enemies. Item. Can I not add... Oh, why did this change? Animal. Cow. Yes. there is a way to... Okay, hold on. I believe it's right. Yeah, it's resource manager. Okay, import, export. Okay, I got it. So let's try this. Let's try this. People. Well, hold on. Character set, right? Import. Don't look at any of this. This is cheating. Bitmap image is invalid. Okay. Huh. Character. Import. Maybe I should have exported it first. No. Alright, hold on. Export. Actor 1. It's gonna be a .bmp? What is that? Okay, well, can I just paste that on top of that? Let's open this up. Can we open it up in Photoshop? .bmp. Yes. Sort of? Maybe. Alright. So, in theory, I could just, like... paste this over that, right? Maybe? Let's see. Ah! Sorry. I got shot in the heart, I think. Well, right. To make it all one solid image first. For its smart object, yeah, there you go. Copy. Paste. Alright. Alright. That might work. But he's got, like, weird... See that? He's got weird shit on his face. Why is it like that? Oh, is it because it's a .bmp? Is it just, like, a different file format? Is the shading mandatory? Because he looks sickly. I think we need to do a little bit more fixing. That's what I get for trying to do a Photoshop document. What color is he? He's like this-ish. I don't mind the way the straw hat looks, I'll be honest. Let me get all up in there. There's a lot of gray in there. I mean, we can load it up as is and just see how it looks. Yeah, because maybe the shading of the game is just a specific type of way. Alright, hold on. Eight-bit, okay. Import. Wyoming 1 BMP. Okay, open. Error loading from stream. Import. Error loading from stream. PNG standard XYZ custom. Let's try that. Damn. Damn. Good to know that I can import music, though. Well... Huh. Can't do more with this. Parallax, picture... Pictures is nothing. Sounds... Oh, can we want to attack sounds? This game's gonna be all mine. Yo, BHU, how are you? Hi, XO. I'm making the new biggest indie RPG in the world ever. Do you have the image editor open that can cause an error? Yes, you're right. Alright, well, let's close out of that. Where's my video game? Let's do char set. Assuming that it's the right one, which I hope. Wyoming 1. Nope, that doesn't work either. I mean, that's what it is. Wyoming 1. .bmp. I remember playing RPG Maker on my PS3. I'm trying. I'm trying to import our custom character that we've been working on the entire stream. Should I just close Photoshop altogether? Okay, well, this is Wyoming. Save that. We know what Wyoming looks like. Maybe I'm just going to close the app and everything. It's got to take a while to close. Okay. Close out of this. Import. Wyoming 1. God damn. All right. I'm at a loss here. I'm actually not quite sure what to do now. Devil, Unreal Engine, and Game Maker, but this and Game Maker now, but this is my stomping grounds for sure. Okay, so you guys, can you guys help me then? I'm desperately trying to get our custom character in here. Maybe it's because, I mean, this is Actor 1 for sure, right? Tools, database. Yeah, Actor 1 Zach. I guess we can put it back to normal Zach. I don't know if that's how he looked, though. I think it may have been, right? Yeah, it was this one. Okay. Okay. I mean, ideally, I'd be able to just add one here. But I can't do that for some reason. Actors, yeah, that's what this is. Okay, apply. Okay. Now we're default Zach again. Yeah, look at me. I'm Zach. I'm Zach in here. All right. Was my version, but I could see what I could do. I mean, like, I think... Well, what we need to figure out... I could just look it up. Hold on. Because the issue is... Import... Wyoming. It says error loading from stream. So let me just look up that error message. RPG Maker 2003. Error loading from stream. Error loading from... And it doesn't say Steam, it says stream. Does it? Yeah, it does. Does it know I'm streaming? This is a haunted game. Let's see what the Steam community notes say. It's an old project made with the unofficial maker? What? Okay, I've dealt with the problem. If anyone needs a case for this error, create a new project and copy all the files from the old project, except it's rpg_rt.lm. Okay. What? I'm gonna fiddle around. Alright. Project. I can't save. I can. If I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna save. If it'll let me. So you want to save? Yes. Alright, I closed it. Maybe all I have to do is just open it back up. Maybe it'll work then. You never know. Content. Display total screen. Full screen. Alright. Let's do Wyoming. Alright, fine. We'll use the default sprites for now. We're an hour and a half into this, but... Alright, fine. Let's actually make this game. Let's get rid of all this. This is the overworld, I think. And then we'll make maps within maps. But we don't want to spawn in the overworld. What we want to do, obviously, eventually, we're gonna leave the little farmland. And then take a trip through a forest. I want to center this. To something. Right? Go like that. And this path here is through a forest. Fuck. There. God damn it. Can never hold my hand straight, can I? Stop doing this. There. And then it'll be... I mean, there's a lot of map here. This is where the dock will be, maybe? Two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. And there'll be a boat stopped here. I know there's a way to... You have a boat shape? I can probably just put one here, right? Create event. Vehicle. Ship. Left. Yes. Okay. This is boat. For now, it's boat. And it doesn't move. And it stays there. Perfect. Let's fill this in. This is just an overworld that we're not going to come back to for a while anyway. We have to make the opening of the game. Wait, this way, my paint bucket tool. Nice. Can get some trees in here. There's other trees I can get, like thicker. Yeah, there's a little bit more. Oh. I'm going to get rid of that paint bucket tool. Bop, 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 bop. Fuck. Bop, 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 pop, pop. And then some littler trees, maybe. It's a small little overworld spot right now. Let's go back to this, and let's fill her up. Boom, boom. Those are fill. Hello, Phil. And then let's... No. Wait. I like this idea in execution. Well, I like the idea, but I don't like the execution. So I go... And now we fill this. Okay. No. Hey, oh, here you go. No self-esteem and vertigo. Can you believe it? Both things. I'm losing my mind a little bit. Sorry for drawing a dick just then. All right, that's the little forest area. Maybe we'll extend it farther down. Oh, god damn it. Just to leave our small little farm town, which is right. What looks like a farm town. None of these really stand out as that. So just make a new project and copy all the files into OG project file except RPG_RT in File Explorer. Okay, 1 second. I guess this could work. Yeah. And then we'll have this little fence. Okay, I'm fucking up. Let's get one fence. We'll do one fence for now. All right, we need middle fence. Middle fence. All map design ends up looking like a dick at some point. I mean, all good maps at the very least. Okay. Fucking... There's a big barrier. You can never leave this farm town until you have to get the call to action. And then you can. And then there's... snow. It's snowy right outside. Go through this wonderful little snowy area. Actually, you know what? What if it's dirty? There's a bunch of mud and grime. And it's kept there so that the people of the farm are like, oh no, you can't go out there. It's too dangerous. But once you cross it, like you cross here. Oops, okay, let me put that there. And then these are all top. You realize that there's a whole world out there that you were not privy to with darker patches. Slightly darker patches. Perfect. Okay, this is just what it's going to look like for now. This is before we take the ship. So, we want to... Can I fucking move you, please? There's like a way to grab, right? RPG experts, I don't know what I'm doing. Please help me. Wait, wait, wait. Can I? Aha! Oh, that just moved the brown. Well, what do these all do up here? Hold on. Save map data, revert to last save, blah, 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 blah. Zoom, 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 zoom. Full screen, no. I want to change the spawn location. I did it before. Wait, wait, I could just, wait. I'm fucking up. Hold on. I know there's like a way to create event. Wait, let me just grab, okay. Put this here, place. Jesus Christ. Am I missing something? I was doing this earlier. Well, let's test real quick. Just to fucking see. To make sure we didn't brick the game. Whoa, look at me, I'm Zach. Look at my small little farm town there. I'm gonna, oh. It was a nice thought. How? I did move it early. I'm genuinely, like, losing it. I can understand why people stopped using this. Wow, look at all these trees. Look at all these trees. And then they're like, what the hell is this? Some kind of boat. Wait. It's just placeholder stuff anyway. Why am I still eyedropper tool? What's happening here? Select. There we go. That's better, right? I'm supposed to be able to edit the event. Why can't I edit anything anymore? Alright, hold on. Give me 1 second. So I gotta be on pink layer? Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, alright. Show text. Play movie. Wait, can I wait, can I wait, hold on, wait a second. Alright, this changes everything. But where is this in my files? See, that's the issue, is I don't think I can find any of this in Map Explorer. I don't know where it saves to. Okay, hold on. We'll figure that out. Oops. Alright. Apply. Okay. Let me see. Project. Save. You should want to save? Yes. Okay, wait. Okay, hold on. Okay. Create. Okay, well now can I edit event? Play movie. Where's the movie location? Once I figure out where all these files are on my actual fucking computer. Parry mover file, RPG Maker 2003, RPG_RT is sensitive to the video codecs installed on user For your movie, MP4, yeah. Check the resolution. 230, okay, 320 plus 240. Oh, man, okay. Movie subfolder. So where the fuck are all these folders going? Alright, let me explore my actual files and see. I guess I could check off of Steam, maybe. Okay, settings. Manage. Browse local files. Interesting. Okay, this does change some things. I see. Aha! I'm gonna test something, and it's gonna be something stupid. But I think. Okay, is the resolution gonna fuck it up? Do I have a really low resolution fucking video? I want to try something. I'm gonna try something. Oh, fuck. Ignore that. Okay. Okay, I'm trying something. Let me put that over there. Okay. Back to what I was doing. Actually, wait. Don't look at this yet. Edit events. Play movie. It's still not in the... I guess it does need to be a certain resolution for it to even count. Okay, so I was going through stuff I had in my library, and I was gonna do this. I don't know what this is. It just says shadow. Yeah, I guess it would have played this. Alright, so now we know where I can save things. So let me see if I can... First of all, RPG Maker, RTP. Let me hide this a little bit. We have char sets. Okay. Now, maybe I'm gonna be the one that saves me. Could put Wyoming 1 in here. Okay, I have moved Wyoming 1. Let's see if that works now. Import, export, char set, actor 1. Import. Well, I want to go to the original... Where are they stored? Where is this stored, actually? I gotta look at the other file explorer. Can I just copy all this? Yeah, copy that. Whoa, copy that. And then I'll load it up here. That is not where I wanted to go. Wait, is it? No. Steam apps, common. Okay, Steam apps, common. Steam apps, common. Okay, it'll be an RPG Maker. RPG Maker 2003, RTP. Char set. Now we do Wyoming. Open. I thought that might fucking happen. So wait, can I then just... Interesting. So that does work. What is it about Wyoming 1 that I did wrong? Because they're all the same file type. Is it the wrong size? Oh, I changed the size. Okay, hold on. We're gonna open up Photoshop again. There's no way RPG Maker 2003 can use WebM, right? I doubt it. But I can make a video with low resolution. We can test that. I'm opening up multiple different... Okay, wait. Wyoming 1. Yeah, I don't see what's wrong. I mean... It's the same size, the same everything. Is it because of everyone else? This isn't even final Wyoming. I just wanted to test it. I'm doing my best to... Alright. It's clearly not working. We need a big fucking brush. 100 pixels. All the pixels. Alright. There, now it's perfect and normal. Okay, that didn't change Wyoming, did it? No, because it... Okay, I need to change the save location. Alright, hold on 1 second. Save as. Let's go to the source, which is Steam... Steam apps. Common. RPG Maker. P... Char set... Save. Yes. Replace it. Well, it's giving me different file formats. Can we try this multiple ways? Because this might just work now. Import. Wyoming 1. Okay. So hold on. File. Save as. Same location. Save. Yes. OS 2, maybe? Maybe that'll do something different. Import. Wyoming. Oh, fuck me! Alright. Okay. Alright, this changes everything. Tools. Database. Actor. So I can... Okay. I think we have a working game now. Sort of. Let's test this. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Whew. Okay, let's see. Alright, he's got a lot of artifacting. But this is Wyoming. We gotta fix him up a little bit, but he's here. He lives. See his bald head? This is a boat. It takes you here or there. Anywhere, really. I like that it turns to talk to me. And we got Wyoming. This is about as... Well... I just wanted to make the opening of the game, really. So we have the Wyoming sprite, but now I've learned something interesting about this game. Let me see this real quick. Hold on. RPG Maker 2003 has a low resolution of 320 to 240 pixels. Your movie will likely scale to this, so keep in mind when planning your video. MP4 AVI. That's for the renamed... Okay, wait. Use a video converter to save your file as a .avi or .mp. Okay, so it doesn't play MP4. MP4 to AVI. Alright, I need a short file so that way it doesn't take too fucking long. What do I got on my computer currently? I guess we can use some stream backgrounds. That might be a good test at the very least. Background. Yes. Okay, wait. This might work. But do we want something with audio? Maybe. Let me try this. This might work. Convert. Now we're making a fucking video game. And this is cloud convert, so if the file's too long, it just won't, it simply will not go. Steam apps. I have to do this every time. Common. RPG Maker, RTP, movie, save. Alright. Let's make it so that the ship plays a movie. Edit event. Play movie. Okay. Okay. Apply. Okay. I used something that I know works that I want to test. Yeah, let's test this. Okay, I'm Wyoming. Let's talk to this ship. It's a boat. It takes you here or there. Anywhere, really. Okay. It doesn't play any audio. But it does work. So I can... Wait. Hold on. I've got to... You guys will have to bear with me for a second. Oh yeah, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be. I have a fantastic idea. Oh, this is gonna blow hearts and minds and people even. All right, this is great. Hold on, wait. This is gonna be it. Okay, now it's gotta be .mov to, what was it? AVI. Mouse.avi. Do I have it? Okay, MOV. Let me download this real quick. Let me go to my. Boop 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 boop. I could make... Yeah, maybe this is a video-based RPG. That, like, every character you talk to, it triggers a little cutscene. Hi, I'm the mayor. Something like that. How long can these files be? Wait, yeah, how big of... I mean, obviously it needs to all convert to an AVI. I don't know when we're going to do this regularly, but I do kind of want to do this regularly. If that makes any sense. Like, I know I got to finish Chibi Robo, but this is, I'm in love with this idea already. Steam apps, common. The more I learn, you know? And I'll get better at it the more I play the game. Where is my RPG folder? Oh, there it is. Okay. RTP. Movie, save. Okay. Why did my game close? Oh, it was a black screen. I see. RPG Maker Mondays. I mean, Monday is when I do the podcast, so let me edit event. Let me change the movie. Okay. Apply. Okay. Wait, it's gonna play both. I don't want that. Delete. Apply. Okay. Let's play the game. Okay, Wyoming is gonna walk up here. And we're gonna talk to this boat. This is a boat. It takes you here or there. Anywhere, really. That's awesome. Okay. One more time. This is a boat. It takes you here or there, anywhere, really. Okay. All right. Can I change the default background music? Like, just to open? Let's see. Is there a... off? Should be, okay. Okay, but that's just a test. Play. Okay. Okay. Apply. Okay. Can we move this? Like somehow copied. Fuck. Wait. Paste. Delete. I want to place it on top of our character, so it just immediately plays when you load in. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I want to be like one of those tape games where you're playing a board game and then you gotta like flip the tape or whatever. Get an event. Yeah, below character. Hey, where's the condition? Contents. Wait. I just saw that word. I swear to God I did. Movement type. Trigger. Player touch. Auto run. Okay, wait. Okay. Apply. Okay. So I could probably put it somewhere else, but... I can't move. Couldn't help but notice that Wyoming can't move. Does the music prevent me from move? Okay, so maybe that's not worth it then. Delete. I want to move. Okay, cut. Paste. At least for now. All right. Let's create the farm, right? The main farm. That's what I want to do. So, map. New map, new area. Well, new map. This is farm. Tile set. Exterior, maybe. Scroll type, no loop, encounter rate. Oh, we don't need encounter rate right now. Teleport to his paramap, escape. Okay. Alright, so this is a little smaller. And we're using this tile set now. So we need some sort of ground. I think that, what does this look like? Let me draw, actually. Okay, sort of. This is actually quite small. Can I... Map properties. Oh, it's 20 by 15. Okay. What if it was 50 by 50? That's still not a lot, but you know what? 100. 100. Why not? It's not like we're desperate for space. Okay, now we got a little bit of a... Alright, wait. This is... I like that. I like that a lot. So let me just draw over this. Okay, this was a bad idea to do it like this. Hold on. Maybe 100 is a lot. Let's bump that down to 75. Map properties. 75. 75. Okay. I want it so that I don't have to scroll. See what I mean? Okay, but which one's vertical or horizontal? Okay, let's try that. All right, that's a little bit easier. So we have our... Oh, it has to be in the grass? Oh, is that what? That's a rule? All right, fine, let's grass it up then. You want to see grass? I'll show you grass. Okay, now what does a farm look like? Let's consult the internet. Farm. All right. Sort of. Mind if I create a new file? All right. So we got that green grass feel, that green grass texture. I think we have that. Sorry, ignore that. A right-ish idea. Do we have to use all of these tiles? Okay, this is a little bit more my speed. This makes more sense. I'm doing the dropper tool when I shouldn't be doing that. Okay, pencil. Do I have to use dropper tool for this? Why? Hello? Oh, I see. Got tree. Okay, that's the tree. That's another tree. I like this. Yeah, I like that. Maybe we'll do something like that, mix it up a little bit. Every time I do something like this, I immediately want to fill it up. Fill her up, please. Yeah. So, bam. There we go. Now that's a farm. And this is like a silo or... This is like a silo or some shit, right? So let's... We need to make it like some sort of town, right? Even if it's not a town, the town shape will help. So let's go like... Okay, wrong. But this might go upwards, wouldn't it? Is this a platform or... Like that. 1, 2, 3. 3. And then we could fill that up, right? Yeah, that's something. And then we have multiple paths. So, that goes out there, out that way. I guess it turns, sure. That goes like that. All right, we wake up in this thing. Let's give it a roof. Okay. And now we need a door. Oh, right. This shit's on top of it. Okay. We need to get rid of all of this. We need to fix everything. All right, well, this is a lost cause. Hold on. Delete. We got to start over. New map. New map. This is the farm, and it's 40 by 50. Okay. That still requires scrolling. So this is a main layer. What does this look like? All right, I don't hate that. I don't love it, but I just want to fill it with something like that. Yeah. Okay, so let's say that we wake up in our little hut, right? Because we don't, if he's a farm boy, he can't, we don't want him to have too much luxury. Where would I put those? I know there's additional tile sets I can access. Fuck, wait, this is the same tile. All right, delete the farm. Delete the farm. Start over. New map. It is 30 by 30. And the tile set is exterior, and it is the farm. Okay. This is a little bit more manageable now. This I understand. Let's do something like this, maybe? Like here? Alright, and then we could put... What does this do? I feel like that should be the same as this. Oh, I see. Okay. There's no real depth to this. Like, to the... I mean, to the house I'm trying to make. There's not really a right side, either. I guess I could just do this. And extend that down like that. Okay, and we have the roof texture, but... It doesn't seem to extend outwards at all. That's probably fine-ish. Bum, 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 bum. I don't think this house needs a door. Or a window. It definitely needs a door, so we can get in. Door to door. I'm leaning so forward into my monitor. I can't really see what's happening. There should be a door here. Well, this is exterior, but there still needs a way to get into the interior. Okay. Sure. Doesn't quite look like doors, but I like that. That works. It's like a guy. All right, we need to make it wider, I think is what I'm landing on here. So let's go back to this tile set, the main tile set, and then extend this a little farther, and then grab that and go there, and then we can get the roof again and put that there. Okay, that makes it easier for us to do things. And by that I mean, can I get rid of these? Undo feature isn't super helpful. I wish there was just an eraser tool. Why is it all got to be undo? Because there's only... I can't get rid of everything. Because I can't get rid of this one now. Can I? Well, that's just a mess. Alright, I guess that's there. Sure. Let's create a... I spelled farm wrong. Alright, new map. This is a smaller map. Yeah, 20 by 15. This is Wyoming. Wait, we're not even playing as Wyoming. Well, let's start with Wyoming. Wyoming room. And this is interior. This is Wyoming's room. Okay, let's put this... Alright, I'm fucking up. Hold on. Bottom one here. Middle part, all like that. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay. Want to put you there. But does it matter which squares I'm using? I mean, I guess it could. Yeah, it does. It definitely does. Put that there. Put that there. And then this can fill the rest. Alright, this is... where Wyoming wakes up. I think it's a little bit too big for him to, like, live in squalor. Is this bed texture? What is this? I don't... Okay. Stop fooling around. Some of this has to be wall. Doesn't really fit. I like the idea of there being a bunch of broken shit, though. Alright, here's his chair. He loves his chairs. Nice little family dinner table. See, now I'm just... Oh, no, there are beds. Okay, I see. Is there like a... What is this? Yeah, he sleeps here. This little thing of hay. That's where he sleeps. Nice little window. Okay, so then we should make that wall texture then, if that's going to be like that. What is this? Is this just a crack? Alright. I'm sensing it. I feel it now. This is wall. Well, it's gonna be like wood wall, right? Like this? Does this work? It sort of works. Ish. Sort of. As long as you can't walk on it. I would like to place an event here. Obviously, I want the game to start with him being... This room is too big. I think I've decided. It's... Delete. New map properties, right? This is going to be 10 by 10. And this is the... Wait, no, this is... Wait, I'm editing this... Oops. Okay, hold on. Wait, then what is this? Okay, fuck off. New map. Wyoming... room. It's going to be 7 by 7, and it's interior. Wait, can we get dungeon, actually? That might make it look a little... Okay, that's not exactly what I was looking for, but... There's the big rock. He loves his big rock. What does this look like? Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna kind of just... Okay. That's nice. Oh, that's real nice. I'm gonna put that there. Now this is the room. Now this is the show. Cover that up. Cover that up. Perfect. All right. Now, is there some sort of bed-esque texture? Something that could pass for a bed if your life sucks. Put some skeletons there. It's got some leaves, you know? Okay, too much. Way too much. Yeah, there's a bed here. He's one of those psychos who has a bed in the middle of the room. Now that's uneven. It's going to piss me off. He's got two of them, though. Now, how would I... He's got his little nightstand, and he's got his classic pot on his table. Okay, sorry. He's got his pot on his table. Well, that's as on the table as it's going to get. His stool. These are just for artistic effect. They don't actually mean anything. He can leave it anytime if he wants to. Put his rock there. Nice little rock. Nice flower. That's a torch. Okay. His barrel. Oh, you know what? We could have just done sideways bed. That's probably better. Then let's fix the floor. Oh, but now we can't get rid of it because of a different fucking layout. Oh, I hate that. All right. There has to be a way, right? An easier way to erase things without having to undo. Because then it doesn't undo. All right, time to start over. That can't be right. New map. 7. Dungeon. Wyoming room. You just tile over it. Yeah, but not if it's on a different layer. You can't do that. Boom 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 boom. God damn it. Actually, ish, I guess. Let me do these two. I gotta reshape the room again. Go there. Go there. Goes. You go here. Okay. What if we just do it like this? That's something, right? A hut could look like this. Ish. No, I don't want to fuck it up this time. Because they're very particular about that. Sideways bed at the top. Again, I still feel like this room is way too big. Still. Let me... Okay, normal layer. Okay, wait, no. Edit layer. Okay. Cut. Wyoming room. Paste. Play. Yes. Right, I'm stuck in the bed. But you get my point. The room is still way too big. For a growing boy, we gotta bump these numbers down. But to what? It's at... Why does it keep... Oh, wait, am I not saving it? Wait. It can't go lower than 20 by 15? Okay. Fine, we'll have it your way. Let me think for a second. And by that, I mean let you guys listen to this. Let me think. Put that there, and then middle. Okay, wait, no, this is supposed to be over here. Put this. Can I make it go back? No, it doesn't quite work like that. What can I put nowhere? Something like that? No. Wait. Yeah, that works. Alright. Back to this layer. Wakes up next to his bed. Oh, what a lovely morning. There needs to be... I shut that off. There needs to be an excuse, a reason he is in this small part of the room. Maybe the room is taken over by something else. Like, he had to save up space for his fucking collectibles. Well, he's got everything he can need in here. Am I not pasting now? Hold on, wait. Yeah, wait. There. That one. Okay. We'll mix them up a little bit. These are all the previous farm hands. They didn't quite make it. And then there. Let's fill these out. Okay, put this one too low. It's simply too late. This is so frustrating, everything in this game. All right, top layer. I don't even remember. Okay. Copy, paste. Well, I can't get rid of that, which means that it's just going to... please! There has to be a... Is there seriously no delete in... What if I just hit the delete button? What then? Nothing. You know, normally if I were making an editor, I would put an eraser tool. But no, I guess not. Can I move you? This is so fucking annoying. Because if I want to put a tile over it, right? Like this, like, okay, copy that, right? Oh, shit. I can't believe that worked. I didn't know I could do that. All right, this game just got 1% less frustrating. Still not enough, but it'll have to do for now. I want them to be spaced out. I'm not really good at random, but... We're doing Pet Cemetery. All right, we have to name all of these, though. That's very important. Right click, sorry. No, you're good. I need to put a crack. Another crack. All right, perfect. And now we play. Let's just see where we can and can't walk right now. Okay, look, I'm here. Okay, look at my bed. Nice time to take on the day. All right, we need to create dialogue for all of these. Can I actually make like a dungeon entrance where one of them moves? All right, let me make... Okay, it's event time. We're going to start making events, right? Create events. We don't need... No, that could just stay... Transparent? Yeah, wait. Okay, is that going to be there? I guess it will be. All right, oh, to change tile set? Okay. Memorize background music. Transfer player. No, what we need is just show text. Yeah. Okay, well, fuck. How do we... We're Wyoming, right? It's too big of a day to go back to bed now. Apply. Okay. Why did it still spawn as a fucking headstone, though? And I can't even... Alright. Alright. Edit event. Trigger action button. Priority. Same as character. Set. Top of bed. Apply. Okay. Yes. It is too big of a day to go back to bed now. Okay. I want to have it at the bottom tile of the bed, too. It is too big of a day to go back to bed now. I want to have it, make it have slightly different dialogue. No. Okay. Shut down. Alright. Copy. Paste. But let's edit it so that it is the bottom bed file. There we go. Apply. Okay. Maybe it should... What are my other options? Stop all movement. Show picture. Picture graphic. Okay. Can I just show a picture of a bed? Show animation. Okay, wait. Tint screen. No. Dream. Wait. It said dream something, right? Are these in alphabetical order? Okay. Dreaminess. Dream forest. Deep memory. Apply. Okay. So wait. Will that play after the dialogue, or because I kind of want it to be a part of the... It plays afterwards. Oh, I could still just... Oh. Right, because of the different layering. Alright, we gotta fix this. So, this is crack layer, so... Should I just put like a void, I guess? Black void? Does that work? I mean, I guess, right? Sort of. What does it look like, though? I mean, I can still walk into the black void. Okay, I gotta change the collision. Okay, this. What is this? Alright, so it's gotta be on this level, then. I feel like it already was. Never mind. Put that... Let's make it all like this, right? Fuck. Okay, does this look weird? I mean, I guess I could just, like, put an invisible block in front of it so that way you can't pass through it. Huh. Well, that's just making a mess of things. Yeah, that's just solid. Okay, what is this? Where is this, actually? Wait. Okay, there. So this is what I can't move through. Right? So let me... That... It's still dark, which leads me to believe that it's not going to texture it properly. Oops. Because I don't want to be able to just move out. Okay, we got an issue here. We got to figure out this wall situation. But first... Okay, these are the events, right? Create event. It's gonna look like I'm gonna put another Wyoming. This. It's gonna look like this, of course. Same as characters. Grave 1. Okay. Just text. Text. Where's text? Display text settings. Show choices. No. Show text. Oh wait, what? Why is it a different? Why is it weird now? Okay. Here lies farm hands. Number 1. He was the number 1 farm hand. But he wasn't very good at it. Okay. Apply. Okay. Let's see. How about flavor text? Here lies farmhand number 1. He was the number 1 farmhand, but he wasn't very good at it. Does it work from all angles? Okay, that's good. It's just the wall that it... So these are going to be... Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 24, 30, 36. 36... We are the 37th farmhand. We had to fill his room with something. Here lies Squidward's hopes and dreams. Okay, we're on the wrong layer. Can I get rid of this by... Sort of... Okay, but is that supposed to be a red spot, or is that like a blank space? I assumed it was a blank space, but I could be... I think I'm wrong. I mean, this is blank. But again, that is... Okay, well, that gets rid of that, I guess. Huh. So then this layer is, what, different? Okay, so something else is happening here. This can go that? Okay. And then we could do like the top part. Alright. Now, will this prevent me from moving through it? Yes, there we go. Alright. It's too big of a day to go back to bed now. I kind of... Is there a way to have the music automatically play in the room without having to trigger it like that? Okay. I can't edit that event, I guess. There should be a... Wait, hold on. Could put this fucking tile... I don't know. Yeah, this here. Create event. Music. Parallel process. Above character. Okay, well, there's play movie. I'm looking for... What is play SE? BGM. BGM. Exit game. Oh, cool. They got a character that makes you leave the game. Change the goal, change venom, change control timer. Okay. Change actor name. Change date. I like the idea that every time you talk to a character, your name changes. But BGM should be here, right? Dude, why am I, like, not... Can I, like, stand up? Or can I move my monitor closer? I'm trying to lean in as close as I can. This text is so small. Am I old now? Okay, play. There we go. What is it, deep memory? Okay. So this should just happen automatically then. Event. An event. But also that'll pay over the text. Okay, well if this doesn't work, we can at least test the bed situation. Let's find out. Okay, no, that does just start. Alright, alright. So we don't need the bed then. Oh, I mean, we need the bed, but we don't need the extra... At least not for now. Okay. Apply. Okay. Time to make all of these into events. What does this say? Let's test it. I don't... Ignore that. That always pops up when I least need it to. Here lies farmhand number 1. He was the number 1 farmhand, but he wasn't very good at it. So on and so forth. Okay. We gotta create a bunch of useless dialogue in this game. People love reading. Okay. Create event. Set. There we go. Same as character. Action button. Grave 002. Okay. Here lies farmhand number 2. What did the first dialogue say? He was the second farmhand. Oh, wait. Yeah. Wait, actually, he. Perfect. Apply. Okay. What does this say? He was the number 1 farmhand. Okay. An event. He. Edit. Is farmhand gonna be capital? Yeah, probably, right? Selected. Though he wasn't hand selected. This is a really good dialogue. An event. Okay. Edit. Do all these have to be fucking winning punchlines? Because I only got 2 so far. Sorry, let me just copy and paste. It might make it easier. Copy! I mean, edit. Okay, alright. Get that. Create event. This is another unmarked grave. Yeah, it'll just say unmarked grave. Grave 003. Show text. Farmhand number 3. Here's the 3rd farmhand. Is it a weekly thing now? I don't know. I don't know how regularly I'm going to do this. I do the podcast on Monday. I'm going to keep doing Chibi Robo on Tuesday and obviously GTA on Wednesday and the Switch 2 on Thursday. But I do like doing this. It's not as high octane. I feel like I'm not doing as many like conversational people. But I feel like we can make a solid indie RPG if we just occasionally come back to it. I don't know. We'll have to see. It depends on if people like it or not. I think we gotta at least finish Chibi Robo first, though. Just knocked over my microphone. Farmhand number 3. The third farmhand. Okay. I'm trying to think. This is my writing process, by the way. I gotta think of a funny... you gotta end on something funny. Number 3 was the third farmhand. Okay. Does that fit, though? Would the average gamer read them right to left or left to right? Here lies farmhand number 1. He was the number 1 farmhand, but he wasn't very good at it. Here lies farmhand number 2. He was the second farmhand selected, although he wasn't hand selected. Did I fuck it up? Oh, I think I did. I was too excited about the dialogue. Edit events, action button, same as character. Okay, apply. Okay. We'll create this game one room at a time. It's important that we... I can also import my own texture, right? Realized farmhand number 1, he was the number 1 farmhand, but he wasn't very good at it. Realized farmhand number 2, he was the second farmhand selected, although he wasn't hand selected. Here lies farmhand number 3. She was the third farmhand, and the first to ever question why her room was... Yeah, see, I knew it would get cut off like that. Okay, let me edit this. Edit events. So edit, okay. Edit, the first to ever question why... Oh, okay. So there's only so much dialogue. The first to question... Will that fit? Okay, hold on. How many letters are cut off? Scimitar. Okay. So just one. One letter. Okay. Okay. How do we get that to fit? Edit event. Edit. And the first to question why her room was a cemetery. Okay. What's another word for cemetery? Synonyms for cemetery. Graveyard, churchyard. These are all longer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Okay, why the room is like this. I guess that works. Oh, we see a little line right here. Okay, that's where it cuts. All right, got it. Apply. Okay. I want to see... Okay, real quick. Because we could import, and we could do frame, system, backdrop, arena, bathhouse, graveyard, space, temple. Okay, but this doesn't... Is there a way to... Okay, hold on. What is the tile? All right, title 1. Let me take a look at this real quick. Title. Okay, title 1. I see. All right. Well, we could at least change... We could change the background of the little title sequence. And I think... Let me see. Do I still have that one farm that I used for the thumbnail of the teaser? What if I just look up farm? Okay, what if I look up barn? Okay, maybe it was in the barnyard thing. Farm. Barn. Okay. Right. Normal layer, put this here. Should probably... Okay, wait. Copy. Paste. Paste. All right. Interesting. Okay, well, what is this resolution then? I could just... Is that going to tell me, or... Sort of. All right. Open a different file that's just that size. Okay. I actually don't know who made this painting, but I think it's like a famous painting. I could blur it more. Okay, image. Yeah, let's go. Filter. Blur. Gaussian blur. Perfect. All right. Now we could save that in that same folder. Right? We can go to Steam. Steam apps, common. RPG Maker 2003, RTP. It's in tile, right? Or title, sorry. Farm. Fuck, what file type does it need to be? Save it like that for now. PNG? Okay. I should have just looked at that first. Farm.png, got it. It's the same size, or it's the right size. Okay, let's close that. Let's see. Title, farm. Okay. Is it going to... No, hold on. Can we set that as it? Hold on. There's got to be a way to do this, right? Resource manager, title, farm. How do I change it? All right, there's a way to figure this out. I think the stream's going to end soon, but I just wanted to get that. How to change title, screen, RPG Maker 2003. All right, this is a video tutorial.
Adding basic customization.
What the hell?
To the System 1 tab.
There's
a section in the middle for editing the appearance
yes.
and the titles. Be intuitive and easy through the project's database.
Firstly,
open your project's
tools database. Tools database. Oh, right. Okay. Tile sets. I can change the tile set. Interesting. Battle screen, terrain, animation, states, elements, troops. I'm gonna make this game crash. Okay. System. Here we go. Set. Farm. Why does it look like that? Okay, that's not quite right. Hold on. Set. Farm. Apply. Okay. Is it gonna just be a black screen? Yes. Why is it an invalid image? It's the same file type, is it not? Wait. PNG 320 by 240. PNG 320 by 240. It can't be more kilobytes because that's still like not a whole lot. Tools, database. Okay, but now we know there's a lot more. There's a lot more shit we can fuck with, so to speak, right? Okay, but these ones do work. Wow. Do you need the RPG logo in the bottom right for it to count? That'd be kind of silly. Okay, wait. XYZ custom? Tools, database. Wait. Tool. Oh, I could just set different background music for this. Okay. It definitely breaks up the silence a little bit. Sound effects. Okay, there's a lot I can do here, actually. Oh, man. I gotta draw more assets, I guess. We're gonna do art streams. Oh, wait, is this the... Wait, is this what's playing in the background, or... Does that change the... Okay, farm just doesn't load at all. Okay, hold on. Let me see. See if I can fix this before we get in under the wire. Custom RPG Maker 2003 titled screen not recognizing. Start basics using show choice of a command. No. Alright. Custom title screen. Okay, this is on Reddit. Mainly use Krita, for example, is using an external image editing software like GIMP or Paint for that purpose. Paint.net. I do this with Photoshop. You need to index the picture. There's an option for that. Index the picture. Photoshop index picture. Oh, does it need to be locked? Oh, hold on. Right, because this one is. And I can't... It just says index. Interesting. Okay, well, I can lock it, but it won't make it index, right? I mean, what if that just works? Well, that's the PlayStation... Or, sorry, the Photoshop file. Scan a piece of handwriting. Blah, 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 blah. Image mode RGB. Okay, wait. Image mode RGB color. Okay, so image mode. Should it not be? With an 8 bits. Alright, hold on. Save as. Farm. We need this to be a PNG. PNG. Okay. Maybe it'll work now. Let's try it. Nope. There's animations. There's so much I could do with this game. There's so many assets. I haven't even begun the battle part yet. I can make enemies. Guys. Oh, man. I really want to come back to this. Well, at the very least, we have... Since we're wrapping up stream, we have... Wyoming. Let's see what we got so far. It is too big of a day to go back to bed now. Here lies farmhand number 1. He was the number 1 farmhand, but he wasn't very good at it. Here lies farmhand number 2. He was the second farmhand selected, although he wasn't hand selected. Here lies farmhand number 3. She was the third farmhand, and the first to question why the room is like this. That's about what I got so far. I do kind of want to... Excuse me? I can't leave the game. Well, until next time, until we tune back in with the greatest RPG ever made.